Hello everybody, welcome to my video. My name is Kimberly. If you have not already, go ahead and hit the subscribe and the like button and comment below. I'm going to go ahead and start off this makeup look with a primer. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Face Primer in Matte. I also go in with the Kokie Professional Be Bright Illuminating Concealer, and I'm using this on my lids just to use it as a base for the eyeshadow. I did try to blend this out with this little brush that you see me using here. It obviously was not working very well, so I had to go in with my beauty blender. So for my eyeshadows that I just use my contour kit, light to medium, and that's my Anastasia Beverly Hills. I just went into the two brown shades in that palette and just kind of blended them and put them on my lid. This is usually what I'll do if I'm just going to like an everyday function or just like want a basic eyeshadow look and I don't really want to do much with my eyes. I'll use this just to give me a little bit of color. So this palette that I'm pulling out now is my Cover FX palette. I just used the blush shade Sublime and the brown shade, which is another contour shade, it's Silhouette. So I am going to go ahead and do a wing for this look as well. I did go in with my Estate wing liner, and this was just a liquid pen liner, and I believe I may have got this from my Ipsy bag. One of my number one favorite things in doing my makeup is my mascara and my eyelashes, so I always never miss out on this step, curl my lashes. Now I'm just taking my brow brush and I'm going to be filling in the natural shape of my brow. I'll usually start at the very bottom and I'll just follow that line, and then on this side I actually have a more rounded brow than I do on the other side, so I just try to recreate that arch that I have on the other side and make them as even as I possibly can. The brow brush that I'm using, the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow, it does have two sides. So it has this side where you fill in your brows, and then it also has this little spoolie. So I'm just using that little spoolie to brush my brows out. Alright guys, so I'm going to try and make this as even as I possibly can, but this side is just, it always looks crazy. I always have this crazy arch and I always look like I'm raising my eyebrow at you, but I promise it's just my eyebrow. Here I am just trying to fix that, and I am going to just try and fill this in as best as I can to make it look like the other side and make them as even as I can. Alright guys, we are doing our lashes. This is actually one of my favorite steps in my makeup routine aside from like bronzer and highlight. So I'm going in with the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. This is one of my favorite mascaras of all time. The very first time that I ever purchased this, I had purchased it off Amazon. You can also purchase this mascara from an Ulta or any drugstore in your area. For the foundation that I'm using, I'm going to be going in with the Maybelline Fit Me Foundation Matte and Poreless, Normal to Dry, and I'm going to use the shade 112 Natural Ivory. I'm going to go in and I'm going to blend that all out with my Beauty Blender. Guys, I don't know why I make these facial expressions in my videos, but just don't mind my crazy facial expressions I make when I'm putting on my foundation or mascara. Going back in with the Kokie Professional Be Bright Illuminating Concealer, and I don't know why it looks so orange on camera, but as you can see, it's really not dark at all. It's actually very brightening. I'm just going back in and doing my under eye circles. As you can see, I need to conceal those, and I'm just going to go down my nose and on my chin. And as you can see here, I'm just using the same Beauty Blender to blend everything out. I also went in with the Maybelline Shine Free Loose Powder in Light 01, and I just went underneath my eyes and set all that makeup. Back into my favorite palette of all time, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit in Light to Medium. I'm going to take the two brown shades at the bottom. I'm going to contour above my cheekbones to give my face a lift, also around my forehead, and I'm going to also contour around my jawline and down my neck to conceal the double chin. Those same shades from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit, I'm going to take both of those and put them down my nose with this smaller brush, and then also just blend that out with the bigger contour brush as well. For highlight, I'm going to be using my Cover FX palette, and I'm going to go into that and use Starlight and Divine. I usually will mix these two. I'm going to put this down my nose, on the tip of my nose, as well as my cheekbones and above my eyebrows. I'll put this also on my forehead and on my chin. For a lip, I'm going to be using the LA Girls Perfect Precision Lip Liner, and it's in the color Blushing. I'm going to line my lips with this as well as fill them in. Final product I'm using is the LA Colors Melted Nude Lipstick to go over that lip liner, and that is the final look, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. If you would like to subscribe, like, and comment below for more videos.